Today we're doing a 15-minute pregnancy stretch class to help you relieve pregnancy aches and pains, as well as prepare your body for birth. During pregnancy, you have extra relaxin hormones circulating in your body, so you want to be very careful to not overstretch, and any stretch should never feel painful. I also recommend to warm up before this video. I will link to a short warm-up there. You could also go for a walk or do this after another workout. For the very last pose, we're going to do forward leaning inversion. If this is safe for you, you will need a couch, a very sturdy chair, or edge of a bed. Alternatively, you could just skip this last move. However, if it is safe for you, it is very beneficial to prepare your body for your upcoming birth. Let's start in a comfortable seated position. We can do some gentle half neck circles, tilting your head to the side, rolling it back and forth. Good, you can reach one arm up and over, gentle side stretch. Let's make a big circle with that top arm. Exhale, come back up, other side. Big circle again. You can bring movement into that shoulder, making room under your ribs for your baby. Good, exhale, pull in as you come up. We're gonna move to all fours now. If your wrists are bothering you, you can put a little pillow under your wrists to elevate them. We're gonna move into some pelvic tilts. So we can exhale and pull your baby in as you tuck your tailbone under. And then on an inhale, you're gonna tilt your tailbone up. So different from cat and cow, we're just gonna keep the movement in our pelvis for now, moving back and forth. Good, and we can now move into a full cat and cow, pressing your hands in, separating your shoulder blades, and inhale, looking up. Good, let's come back to a neutral spine, moving into some feel-good hip circles. Going the other way. Back to all fours. We can extend one leg out behind, stretching, releasing through your calf muscle. Continue to have steady breaths. Let's bring that leg back in, switching to the other side. Good, bringing that leg back in. Let's make our way up to standing. We can face the left hand side of our mat. We can take a big step back with your right foot into a lunge. Heel reaches down towards the mat. And then let's take our right arm and reach it up and over, tucking your pelvis under slightly. Good, exhale, come on up. Let's face the front, moving into goddess. Knees reaching back towards the back of the room, opening up. Good. Coming up, we can switch into our lunge on the other side. Left heel reaching towards the ground now, taking your left hand up and over, making space under your ribs, ballooning out. Good. Exhale, pull your baby in, come up. So we have two options here. We can move into a deep squat, or if that doesn't feel good for you, you can move into butterfly pose. If you're moving into your deep squat, feet about the same distance as the outside of your shoulder, feet parallel. And then we can come squat down. You can stop anywhere that feels good, or you could sit on a stool or a block, or you could come all the way down. The outsides of your elbows can press into your knees, finding length in your spine, relaxing through your pelvic floor. We'll take a couple of breaths here. Let's take a quick water break. So you can either come out of the pose and stand back up, and then we'll get back down on the mat, or you can place your hands forward, tilting forward, and then sitting on to your glutes again. We're gonna move into windshield. So bringing your feet apart, we'll do internal rotation on your back knee, external on the front. Windshield your knees side to side. Good, and let's bring our feet together for butterfly. Sitting tall, you can stay here, or if it feels good, you can slightly hinge forward. Taking some steady breaths here, relaxing through your pelvic floor. Good, let's come on up. We can move back to all fours. So we're gonna move into a puppy pose with optional tricep stretch. If you wanted to have a block in front of you or a couch to put your triceps on, you can. We're gonna keep our hips high over top of our knees, and then we can walk our hands forward, placing our forehead on the ground. Let's flip our palms up to the ceiling, and then we can reach for the backs of our shoulders. And then slightly draw back for a nice tricep stretch. Pulling your baby in, lifting through your mid-back. Beautiful. Gently release your hands. And we can slowly walk our hands back in. Let's come all the way up to kneeling here. We're going to move into our kneeling lunge. We can tap one foot forward, Shifting into our lunge, pressing your back knee into the mat, not stretching too deeply here. Good, pressing into your front foot. Let's shift back. We can move to the other side. Feeling tall and lifted in your spine. Good. Slowly shifting out. We're going to move into our figure 4 stretch. You could either do this on the edge of a couch or a chair or on the ground. We're going to cross one foot over, keeping that foot flexed, and then lift the other leg up, finding length in your spine. You can stay still, or if it feels good, you can find a little bit of movement. Beautiful, release, slowly switching to the other side. Knee presses away from your body, finding length in your spine again. Good, gently release. I'm going to give you 2 options here. If you don't have a chair or a wall, you can move into downward dog or pike. If you have a chair, we're going to move into an L stretch. So feet hip width distance apart, and we want to hinge, not rounding out at all. Grabbing onto your wall or your chair. Gently stretching. Beautiful. Let's come on up. And if it is safe for you to do forward leaning inversion, you want to ask your provider. You can find your edge of your couch or bed or a sturdy chair. And we can get up onto our knees. And then maybe with the support of someone, you want to lower down very slowly. You're going to come all the way down onto your forearms, tucking your chin slightly. And we're going to stay here for 30 seconds. Steady breath. The forward leaning inversion is from Spinning Babies, and they recommend doing 30 to 60 seconds per day as long as you don't have any contraindications. Beautiful. You can come back up onto your hands and safely walk in, coming back up. The important part of the forward leaning inversion now is kneeling. We have loosened the lower uterine ligaments, and now we want to take a couple of breaths here. They can move back into the correct position. Amazing, and we come back to a seated position. This video is part of my monthly workout calendar. Every month I put out a free calendar with new workouts for every day of the month. I will link below to the monthly calendars. I hope you're feeling amazing after that stretch.